Namaste. Hello everyone. Thank you for joining us one more time. Today this issue will be about the hamstring muscle. So we usually just take one common forward fold. We inhale, we exhale, we fold forward, and we usually just reach the same hamstring muscle. But they're like actually different ones. So today we will work with a strap. If you don't have a strap, you can use a belt, a towel, whatever you have. You don't need actually like a yoga strap, but if you have one, it's great. But before we settle into the postures, we will just take a couple of minutes to relax, to actually arrive on our mats. So close your eyes, find a comfortable sitting position. Breathe in and out. Just feel, really notice how your body is feeling right now. Your soul, your heart center. Maybe try to expand through your breath. Inhale into your belly. And exhale, relax the legs down to the floor. Inhale to your ribcage, feel the expansion, the uprising here. Exhale, relax your hips. Inhale into your heart, chest lifts. And exhale, relax your shoulders. Maybe you want to sigh something out. Leave all the work, problems, the stress behind. One more deep inhale. And exhale, release. And slowly, slowly open your eyes. Before we start the stretch, you might want to go to downward facing dog just to see the difference, because you might feel one after all. So just take your hands to the floor. Usually I like to really spread my fingers and just release half thumb to second finger. And really try to put the fingertips into the floor and this part of the hand. So this part actually wants to rise up, so we have really like an activation in the hands. Then out rotate your arms, push the floor away, and just breathe here now. Downward facing dog for a moment. You can also kind of bend your knees, but for the comparison, I think it's better to actually extend and maybe just leave the heels apart from the floor. See how your neck feels, your back, and especially your legs. And kindly bring the knees back to the floor. Take your strap or whatever you have and slowly, slowly start to lie down. We start with the right leg, but you can also use the left one if this is like your favorite one. Put the strap really on the lower part, on the heel, not in the middle, because this is actually for the different hamstring groups. We start on the heel, as far down as you can. Push the heel to the sky. Activate your left leg, the one on the floor. You want both feet to be flexed and activated. And just breathe here for like 5 couple of breaths. You can put your lower belly, your lower back to the floor. And just notice how you feel the stretch. Is it like a really small one? Is it like a broader one? Is it like a pinky one? Is it strong or is it like a nice one? Just notice how it feels here. And then from here, bring the strap to the middle of the feet. Same thing. Push the heel to the sky. Feet flexed, both legs activated. Also don't forget the one on the ground. And then from here, think of your right foot like a boat on the bar, on the seaside. So the inner ankle goes up, the outer goes up. Maybe I just switch 1 second here. So it's this kind of movement. And then same thing. Just notice how it feels. this kind of movement. Maybe you reach a different region of the hamstrings. Just do it a couple of more times, really careful, mindfulness here. And then bring your feet to a neutral position. Bring your tips inside and your heel to the outside. And then take your leg towards yourself and feel, how does it change? Do you feel like a different area now? And then from here, heels to the inside, nails going out, and voila, maybe you also feel like a different area here. Maybe not, everybody's different. Just 2 more breaths. And then neutral position. Now go with the belt, even more with the yoga strap towards your nails, your thumb, really on the upper part of the foot. Same thing. Take your foot towards yourself and breathe. Feel the difference, if there's any. If your leg starts shaking, it's okay. Don't push too hard. Go with your breath. 1 more. And then put your strap back to the middle of the foot. Maybe you want to shake out your hand. Sometimes it's a bit heavy for the fingers to hold the strap. And then put your both straps on the right hand, the left hand on the hip. The hip really wants to stay down while you start to open up the right leg to the right. But just as far as the left hip stays down, so be careful, don't overdo it. If this happens, we don't have any stretch at all, so you really want to stay here, the left side on the floor. And breathe here. Relax as much as you can. I know it's a strong stretch here. 1 more time, deep inhale. And exhale. From here, slowly, slowly to the sky. Take both sides now to the left hand. Right hand can rest. And now actually the bum can go up. We want to stretch the outer glutes, the IT band. Bring the right foot to the left side now. Try to just keep both legs straight and activated and breathe here. One more time. And slowly bring the leg up. Take the straps in both hands. Last time, bring the leg towards your head. And then bend, release. And now the good thing's coming. Just feel the difference. You might feel or think that your right leg actually grows a couple of centimeters. Maybe your hip feels broader, brighter, more sensitive. I always call this the strap stretching, the growing exercise, because you actually feel that one leg is now longer than the other one. Of course, we don't want to go unbalanced into our days. That's why we start with the second side. Activate right leg flexed. Put the strap on the heel of the other feet, probably now the left one. I can't really do this too much because I have an inflammation on the hamstring attachment. So I really go like a slowly version. Not too much extension for me. Keep both heels active, both legs active, flex your feet. And then bring the left leg towards your head as much as you can. Notice where you feel the stretch here, which area of the hamstring, the legs. It's a small one, a big one, how intensive is the stretch? And then from here to the middle of the foot, extend and feel. How does it feel? Keep both legs active. Press your right heel to the floor, the lower back to the floor, and your left foot goes into the sky. From here, imagine again you're like on a boat. The inner side goes up, the outer side. And feel how this movement changed the feelings of the stretch. And from your neutral position, bring your heel to the outside. Notice the difference. Release, heel to the inside. And maybe you also feel different area of the stretch, different hamstring muscles. From here to position, back to the upper part of the foot, right under, and relax. One more breath, deep inhale. And then put the belt back to the middle of the foot. Maybe you want to relax your hands. Then bring both strap sides on the left hand, right hand rests on the hip, and start to open up to the side. Actually, you have to switch a bit, so I don't collate with my furniture, but I think it's not enough space. It's okay. You know what I mean? Right hip stays down, the left foot goes up. Try to keep both legs engaged and release here. Enjoy. Breathe into the area you feel stretch. Now it's more the inside part. One more time. Inhale. And release. And slowly bring the leg up. I come back to the middle of the mat. Put both hands to the right, both straps to the right hand, left hand stays down. And start to bring the left foot to the right side of the mat. Doesn't necessarily have to go to the floor, just as much as you can. We enjoy now flex of the glutes, the IT band, and we even feel like a bit of a twist in the upper body. One more breath here. And then slowly bring the feet up to the sky one more time. Bring the leg to your body, and then bend your knee, relax, put the strap away. And this is the best part. Just release mini shavasana into the floor. Feel the balance of both sides. Maybe you feel like a bit elongated in both legs now. Deep inhale. Exhale. One more deep breath here. And open your eyes. Maybe take your knees. And let's like a tiny bit on the swing. Come back to sitting. Cross your feet. From here, we want just, because this is the only part of the legs we haven't stretched, to like a different position, the saddle. If you have any knee pain, you can't sit comfortably between your heels, just stay up, then you just won't get too much backwards, but it's okay. You just want a tiny bit of this part, the quadriceps, the hip flexor. If you can't sit comfortably between your heels, put your hands on the floor, maybe just come to the underarms. Maybe this is your position. You just want to feel the stretching here. If you feel it already, this is enough. You might want to actually put your bum up, tiny tilt in the hips, and then release down. And if you can, but only if you can, and this won't hurt your knees, you can actually release to the floor. And take a couple of more breaths here. So we have actually Now stretch all parts of our legs to go up. We bring the chin to the chest, activate the belly muscles and come up. From here, maybe just one breath sitting, and then just to feel the difference, we're going to want to go back to downward facing dog and see if you're feeling any tiny differences from the first one. But again, your extended hands to the floor, activate your fingertips, and brace down. Externally rotate your arms. Push your hands into the mat as if you want to push the mat away. And feel how is the legs, the extension in the back, the neck feels right now. From here, knees to the floor. Just take a second sitting, release, close your eyes, and feel how this tiny small sequence might have changed your sitting, your inner feelings, your breathing. Maybe your mind has become a tiny bit calmer as well. And open your eyes. Thank you so much for trying this out with me. I hope you enjoyed it. I wish you a great day. Namaste.